Drake or The Weeknd?
Bowls or plates?
School bands or school mascot? Jimmy John's or Subway? College Dropout or Late Registration? Ooh, this is a heater right here. Emo or Hyperpop? What's up, you're watching Hive Mind, the most unforgiving show on the internet. My name is Riley, and as always, I am joined by my solipsistic co-host, Graydon.
I don't know what that word means.
And neither do you. Who's ready for some debates? Some one-on-ones? This is a new episode of our favorite debate show, Keep One, Leave One, where our Discord provides us with 1v1 debates, this or that. One we get to keep, one is wiped off the face of the earth, that or thems are the rules, and that's basically it.
Absolutely, them's the rules, that's life.
All right, the Discord link is in the description if you want to provide some topics for us for the next one. Other than that, sit back and enjoy, like the video, subscribe if you want to see more, HiveMindTV.com for our merch. And that's really all the business. The business we got to take care of.
Y'all have really been stepping it up with this one too, so I'm expecting greatness. And by greatness, I mean obscurity, bizarro, freakazoid stuff.
If this episode isn't good, it's really your fault. Not even really up to
ours. We're funny. There's no question about that.
There's no question about that. All right, let's get into the first one.
Okay, come on, baby.
All right, here we go.
About that one.
Ooh.
Oh my God, not even funny.
Elliott Smith or Phoebe Bridgers? Wow. Well, there's probably a lot of people who don't know who either of these folks are. So
potentially, yeah.
Potentially, if you're young,
I feel like people know Phoebe Bridgers.
Yeah, Phoebe Bridgers is really popping right now. A great singer-songwriter, folk artist. One of my favorite artists right now. Elliott Smith, however, is a legend and probably the supreme influence of Phoebe Bridgers.
Yes, would be, yeah.
That's really tough. I think it's one of those, chicken and the egg situations.
Yeah, for me, I never really enjoyed Elliott Smith's music.
Ooh,
and I know that's
Elliott
tough
Smith
to say about a guy who stabbed himself to death because you want to give him love because obviously he lived a very troubled life.
Tough life, yeah.
But Phoebe's cool. Phoebe's I think going to go down as one of the better songwriters of our generation.
I think she's the best, arguably. Yeah. But that's the thing is, I can't choose against Elliott Smith. I still have to pick Elliott Smith. Even though Phoebe is one of my favorite artists right now, Elliott is one of my favorites of all time.
Okay.
Mine's and Phoebe. A huge influence on Phoebe, so.
Yeah.
That one's super tough, but check out Kyoto by Phoebe Bridgers. If you want a good, accessible way in to Phoebe Bridgers. Kyoto's the song.
Well, she's gone off the planet forever, thanks to your choosing.
Well, sorry, Phoebe.
Bye, Phoebe.
Next, Charlie XCX, Sebi, and Kid Cudi, or ERICDOA, KANYE, and CLAIRO. I've been told in the Discord now that this is supposed to be a collaboration.
Oh.
So this is a collaboration between the three versus a collaboration between the three. So.
Okay. That's interesting because it was going to be an easy choice if it was just these three versus those three.
Yeah.
I was going to pick Kanye's group.
Yeah.
CLAIRO and ERICDOA. But now I don't want to hear CLAIRO and ERICDOA on a Kanye song. At this current time, I don't.
Right. That's a terrible, I think that it would contrast. It would be clashing sounds.
Kanye's going to be come on, CLAIRO, sing about Trump. Just a little bit.
Yeah. Or something else.
Worse.
Brutalism or something.
Yeah. I think Charlie XCX and Sebi would go awesome together. And if you just had Cudi hum some harmonies, that's a smash hit.
If I saw this show up on Spotify, the first option, I would be whoa, that happened, and believe it. If I saw the second one, I'd be is this some hacker that just put these names on a song and released it?
Where am I?
Is this a mashup?
Yeah. The first one for me.
Yeah.
Are we in agreement?
Yeah, for sure.
High fives or fist bumps?
I think nowadays, for safety's sake, let's go with the fist bumps.
For sure, but I'd like to argue that fist bumps will never, fist bumps are more appropriate for anyone across the board.
Yeah.
You might not even know someone that well, or someone's maybe your superior or something. You can give them a little fist bump, okay, I got this.
Yeah.
And you're not going to be I got it, boss. Whoosh.
Yeah.
But the satisfaction that comes with a good high five, let's say you and a team member, get something done and you're bang.
And you are locking eyes with their elbow and you hear a whoosh.
That sounds like a swish of the net.
Yeah. Fist bumps are kind of reserved for, with our heightened status nowadays. If somebody comes up to me and they recognize me, I don't really recognize them.
Just kind of give up.
I'd be I'm in a conversation. I'm oh yeah, what's up, boss? What's up, good to see you again. Yeah. And then I'm back to it. If I were to high five that guy, he's going to think we're best friends.
Also, high fives, I want to say, in today's day and age, are that's a high five. This is a dap.
That's true.
Like,
'cause you
this
can
is
keep the
not a
dap.
high
You
five.
can keep the dap.
You can keep the dap and the fist bumps.
Yeah.
But I think I need that up top.
Whoa, that was
Yeah.
a good one. See,
Thanks.
and yeah, I agree. Actually,
And like
a sensory thing.
when you announce someone in a basketball game, baseball, you hit a home run. Like no one's gonna be
yeah.
like
that's
doing
true.
like a creative fist bump.
That's true.
So
Yeah, fist bumps kind of pre-game, high fives post-game if you win.
or like climax of competition.
Got you. All right, we're keeping high fives.
Or sex, whichever way.
Right, if you're afterwards.
Thanks, babe.
Good job today. Eating inside or eating outside? Pfft. I won't eat outside.
Really?
I can't do it.
I was gonna say this is something I've evolved into. Like as a kid or as a younger teen, whatever.
Yeah.
Never liked eating outside. Always bugs, didn't like it. Always wanted the atmosphere of the restaurant. I've kind of changed.
It's been a problem in my dating life. I just can't eat outside. Even if it's cute.
That's the problem.
Right, come on.
Okay.
Even if it's cute, I just can't. It's tough for me. I have a problem with eating in general. I don't like
you
eating
do.
in cars. I really need to be sitting,
At your desk
watching
with a
something,
laptop.
having everything figured out, like fully, like it's like being in like a cave. I feel like it's primitive for me.
I'm going outside when the conditions are right, obviously.
Every single time you have to eat outside. It's raining, you're not eating that day.
That's
It's
true.
snowing,
I gotta eat inside.
There's
I guess.
practicalities at play,
It's
but-
inside. It's inside, I guess.
But the more pleasant conversation is to have that you enjoy eating outside.
I
and
do,
you'll
I do,
it,
yeah.
and you know.
When if it was,
And if there's a fine lady out there who likes eating outside, then maybe you err on this side.
please call me.
Door handles or locks?
So you can never lock anything, or you have a very hard time getting in anywhere.
Right. Most of the door handles in this house are broken.
Right, and
I don't
you
even
kind of
have
work.
one. I don't even have one on my door.
It works all right.
Yeah, I can lock it too because there is a lock on it, but there's no door handle, and I use my foot going under it to get it open.
Got to keep the locks. You got to have security.
Security's important, especially in Detroit. You know.
Yeah, I mean, you're not gonna like leave your guala in your car and just close your door handleless whip.
I like how casually you said guala there.
Oh, it's just
You're
my
kinda
guala.
working that in.
Yeah, it's just my guala.
Nice, yeah. It doesn't really mean, I don't think cash or money. It's just guala. It's
It's
like
my spare guala.
income.
Hey, you need to borrow some guala? Like, it's no problem. I got some extra on me.
Be like, yeah, I got a little bit in my glove compartment. You know?
I'm going downtown. Gonna make a few moves. Gonna get some guala.
Yeah, I feel that.
Yeah, gotta go locks.
Right. Yeah, I'm going to go with locks as well.
And like these beautiful locks.
I
like,
understand.
You know what I
yeah.
mean?
Ooh, this is a heater right here. Emo or hyperpop?
The problem here for this one is we have emo
Right.
timeline
Right.
from early 90s,
Late 80s.
late 80s to current day, still very much alive and well as a
Totally.
genre. And then we have hyperpop,
Yeah.
which was born yesterday in like the
Proverbially,
cosmic
yeah.
timeline.
I mean, if you really want to get into it, I mean, you can try to trace it back
To
to
PC
things
and-
or like, you know, Grimes or even like, Bjork or something.
Sure.
Like there's a way to kind of like go down some avenues, but hyperpop as a term is 2018, you know?
yeah,
That's-
brand new.
It's new. So,
For that reason alone, I gotta go emo, and you can attest that emo's not my genre.
not at all.
But I've had so much more experience. I've seen so many more careers like span through it. The genre itself has like grown, and I need to see that from hyperpop
Right.
before like. And maybe for that reason, I want to choose hyperpop because I want to see its life.
That's fair, but I remember when we used to live together, and there were a few days where I passed by, like you're taking a shower or something, and I would hear like 90s emo bands
Yeah.
playing. There's like phases in there that
Yeah,
you've had.
for sure.
Like I heard you playing like the Get Up Kids or something, and I'm like, what? Like I was like, you know, and I think your brushes with hyperpop, you've enjoyed it,
Right.
but I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I gotta go emo, I think.
Yeah.
It just holds it holds a place in my heart that hyperpop doesn't. Yeah.
I mean, emo's probably my chief like favorite genre of all time.
Yeah.
At least most of my favorite bands, you could like call them
Put 'em
emo
under
or
that
straight, you know,
umbrella.
whatever. So this is no contest for me, but at the same time, hyperpop is my obsession right now,
Right.
and I'm excited to see where that goes. And I like a lot of the influences that go into hyperpop, but yeah, it'd be a tough break, but I've got to choose emo.
Yeah, I can't see all those acts just disappear. Can't see it.
Yeah. Get $1 a day or profound teeth strength.
Oh, that's easy. I get so much more than $1 a day already.
Get $1 a day. Do they mean on top of your income?
Yeah. Like every day you wake up and get $1.
So you get 365 maybe $6 a year. That's all.
You know how, I don't know about you, but I'm like perpetually afraid of breaking my teeth.
No, I know you are. We've had this conversation on here before.
I'm terrified of it.
You have a big thing with your teeth.
Yeah.
And I do too, but like not, my teeth are healthy, but I'm not like, you know, I obviously have like, my bottom teeth are all fucked up and shit. If I had like really strong teeth, like strong enough that they stayed white all the time and like you know.
Why would strength determine their whiteness? You drink coffee every day.
Yeah, but I'm saying like strength. What if it's like strength, like
it repels everything?
No, that's not even what I mean. I mean like as a feature. Like somebody's like, oh, that guy's got strong teeth. Like, you know, like strong jawline, strong teeth, strong teeth, eyebrows, like big, you know, and profound. Strong character, you know.
I gotta go with strong teeth. That'd be a gift from the Lord for me. Yeah. If I could open a beer bottle with my teeth, I've always wanted to do that.
Ooh, it is profound. You could do a lot of stuff. Like
if I did that at the bar.
You could bite your enemies. Draw blood every time.
It'd be like Jaws from James Bond.
Jaws from James Bond?
Yeah, it was a Pierce Brosnan one back in the day.
I thought there were separate movies, but...
Oh!
Always thinking about pencils, or your right arm has a mind of its own.
That could get you into some trouble.
Yeah, right arm, yeah, no, you don't want a mind of its own. It could be a sinister mind. It
could be sad. It could be like, it could be anything. He could be more productive than me. I could be sleeping and it's like writing like a daily schedule out.
Yeah.
Always thinking about pencils though. That's kind of tough because I like thinking about other things a lot.
Yeah.
Like in general, like right now.
Yeah, what if we were just constantly thinking about pencils?
Like you would go nuts.
Oh yeah, you'd lose your mind.
So lose your mind or keep your mind intact, but your right arm does whatever it wants.
See, I feel like when people say has a mind of its own, it implies this sort of wild card, like off the map type of thing. Yeah. But a mind is very complex.
It could be
a right arm having a mind of its own. What if that mind is multilingual?
Yeah.
What if that mind is supremely depressed?
Or the CEO of like a huge corporation.
Yeah. What if the mind is just misplaced? Your right arm has
Shia LaBeouf.
Exactly. And they were like, what a waste, you know, that right arm could have really, you know.
And it's always judging you. It'd be judging like you.
Oh yeah, it'd be like, wow, this guy is dumb. Like this guy doesn't know that Dutch people are from the Netherlands.
Right.
You know?
like wipe your ass and then the arm like smears it on your face or something.
My God. Wow.
I guess I'm gonna think of pencils for the rest of my life.
I'm going right arm has a mind of its own. I'm gonna gamble.
You let me know how that goes.
For sure.
I'll be thinking of pencils.
College dropout or late registration?
Well, I'm already one of them, so.
Great. For me, I like College Dropout more than Late Registration. Late Registration has a lot of amazing songs. A lot of my favorite Kanye songs of all time are on Late Registration, but it has a lot more that I could do without. College Dropout is like...
You can't miss each one.
Every song is amazing. You need it. It's a story. It's a greeting, too. Yep. Like...
Firm agreement here, I think.
The first Kanye that I ever heard was like...
Yeah, pretty much.
Was like... Probably Jesus Walks like on the radio, I guess, but then like Family Business, you know? And it's like... What would I do?
It's essential, yeah.
Yeah.
And in Late Registration, I don't think I'd miss it too much. I mean, there's a lot of great songs on there, but he's got a deep catalog, and you can't live without Dropout.
Yeah. Vowels or consonants?
Ooh, I love vowels, man.
You got to get rid of vowels, man.
Ooh, woo, 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 woo. That's all vowels.
So?
Ooh, woo, ooh. Isn't that fun?
The W in there.
How about if I went, ooh, ah?
Less fun.
Really?
There's like consonants. How many consonants are there? There's like 7 of them.
Yeah.
Okay, but we've all seen Chiverches. The band Chiverches. There's no vowels. We've all seen Raider Clan. It's just V's and X's, man. You can figure it out.
All right, I see where you're going.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you can replace vowels with consonants and everybody still reads that. If you replaced consonants with vowels, it'd just be like... You
sold me. I'm going consonants.
It's easy. It's just a numbers game.
I hate that word, though.
Consonants?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not great.
Something about it reminds me of, like, shit in that Constantine movie with Keanu Reeves.
And Continental Breakfast, never that good. You need more.
Yeah, need more. And those... Yeah, it's always bad.
You need eggs. Drake or The Weeknd?
It's Drake.
It's Drake for me, yeah.
Yeah.
Easy. I know a lot of our fans hate Drake for some reason. I don't understand why that is, but...
It's because he's so pretty. It's because his forehead's so pretty. People get jealous of really pretty foreheads. Have you noticed that?
No, I haven't. Nobody's ever seen my forehead. So.
Start paying attention. You'll notice. It's kind of the reason I get a lot of love too. I have a really, really nice forehead.
Really? And Drake does as well? You're
Oh,
noticing?
yeah.
You like his a lot?
Oh, he's got a beautiful forehead.
I think people talk more about his lineup than anything.
But it's all really lined up to frame.
Dude, what if Drake was in Uncut Gems instead of The
Instead
Weeknd?
of Adam Sandler,
No.
it's Drake
No.
with a gambling addiction.
Come on. Instead of The Weeknd.
That'd be just as good. I mean, Drake's a better actor than The Weeknd.
That's fair. I wish Drake had a little bit more of The Weeknd's personality in terms of like I can imagine The Weeknd like permanently in the back of a nightclub doing cocaine.
Yeah.
I kind of want that from Drake, but instead I'm like,
yeah.
Drake's a little bit more of like,
He's like
dad
together.
At a baseball game.
Yeah,
like,
he's got it.
fine,
He's got
you know?
too much of it together. He's like too
Yeah.
composed. I need to see
yeah.
Drake like off the hinges.
I feel like he does too much covering of his own mistakes. It's almost Trumpian. Like I kind of want him to let it all like.
Let it happen.
Yeah, let's let it
catch
happen.
a DUI.
Oh, that would be sick. Drake DUI Drizzy, dude.
I feel like a big thing with that is he's in Canada and there's no laws there, right?
Not as many. There's
Yeah.
very few laws, yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing. And like their cops wear like fuzzy hats.
But The Weeknd is still, he's there as well. They're in the same city.
He lives in LA. Come on.
They both do. I mean, Drake lives in Calabasas.
Does he?
Yeah.
Man, fuck them both. I don't choose either. Freshwater or saltwater? Freshwater.
Well then, I mean, is this one of those questions where like you go down the whole
There's no oceans.
the oceans and then there's no fish and then there's no air, there's no
Let's
bees,
say
there's
the
no
ocean
spiders,
is
there's
just
no
fresh
mosquitoes.
water then. Like if we're choosing fresh water, all the water becomes fresh.
I know, but then a bunch of your favorite sea mammals can't survive or
I don't have
whatever.
a favorite sea mammal.
I do. Dolphins.
They're always trying to outsmart and you know what else.
I know they're aggressive. They're sexually
Say that
aggressive.
again.
And listen, I mean, the scientists have done the work though. They get the most pleasure out of it.
It's because they got the blowhole.
Exactly. They got a bunch of, it's like, yeah, and they got that huge brain or whatever.
Some dolphins can live in fresh water though.
That's true. Yeah.
River dolphins.
Oh,
if you
imagine drinking salt water every time.
Oh my God. The only thing cool about salt water is that you float in it easier. That's it. Buoyancy.
The word please or saying thank you. The word please or saying thank you.
I like saying thank you.
Yeah, you got to say thank you.
It's showing gratitude.
Give thanks.
Yeah, gratitude's a great feeling too.
Yeah, I honestly, I feel very strange if I don't say it. Like sometimes I'm editing videos and there's a time like in the fan videos where afterwards there's kind of a jumbled moment
Right,
where
yeah.
I'll say thank you within that moment, but I want to cut that moment so they can
Yeah.
get to the next thing. And I feel very bad that that
Right.
person didn't get a direct thank you
yeah.
for submitting and being a part of it and all that
Right.
stuff. Like I very much value being able to do that.
And please to me feels like you're short on like the actual words. Like please is like, I want something. I can't articulate why.
Right.
Please. You know?
Sometimes I feel almost like I'm being performative if I'm at a food place and I'm saying please for everything.
Yeah.
Like at Chipotle or something, like they'll say white rice or brown rice, and I'll be like white rice, please. And then I get to the next thing and I'm like, well, I probably shouldn't say please again.
They get
You know?
it, don't they? And then you're, please.
And then I just say it after everything.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's almost punctuation at that point.
And God, we've all been there when someone says, what do you say?
Oh, ooh.
And that is just the worst.
It's like, you might as well
Sure.
spit on my
Yeah.
face. Like if you're saying that.
And well, that's a nice thing.
Okay.
I don't like the first thing.
All right, we're going with thank you. Saying thank you.
Yeah, that's what you say after someone spits on your face.
Thank you.
Keith Ape or Rich Brian?
Ooh, Keith Ape or Rich Brian?
This one's easy for me.
Yeah, I'm going to keep Rich Brian.
Got to.
I know Keith Ape is more of a legend in the underground and definitely made a lot of hard music, but at the same time, Rich Brian is not just a musician whose music I like a little bit of, but also a comedian that I like
Right.
to engage with.
Yeah, a great
Viner.
Viner. Yeah, a solid like
Does the Rubik's
social
Cube?
media
Cool, yeah.
comedian. Yeah.
He's a legend.
Yeah, I like Rich Brian a lot.
Dude, isn't Rich Brian like, if I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure he's like 19 right now.
Yeah, he's still really, that's what I'm saying. His whole career's ahead of him.
Oh yeah, that's awesome. I love when kids like blow up when they're 15.
Take a little bit.
Like he could be like Tyler.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I know that musically I probably don't like as many of his artistic statements as as, say, those other people like Tyler or Kevin Abstract even. But I think what Rich Brian represents in that he can kind of do everything.
Yes.
I'm excited to see where that goes.
Yeah, and like you can't really underestimate like the Asian element in Western music.
Totally.
Like needs more representation, and he's doing like a stand-up job, like hasn't helped, feed into prejudice or anything like that. Has helped, like, he's changed his name for that very sake. You know what I mean?
Both of them, though, have done a lot for that as well.
That's true,
So,
yeah.
shout out to both.
Yeah.
Keith Abe and Rich Brian, shout out to both of you, but I'm going to pick Rich Brian.
Me too.
Okay. All right. Channel Orange / Flower Boy / Astro World or Blonde / Goblin / Rodeo.
Oh, that's easy for me.
Yeah, I got to go to the top.
Yeah. Gotta keep Channel Orange, Flower Boy, and Astro World. But it would suck saying bye to Blonde. That's the hardest one to say goodbye to there.
Yeah, if I'm stacking these up here, okay? Blonde I like more than Channel Orange.
Same.
Flower Boy I like more than Goblin.
Same.
And Astro World I like more than Rodeo.
Same.
So it's just a 2 out of 3 game. And Channel Orange I like more than Goblin and Rodeo.
Same. Exactly.
So
similar logic there.
Ooh, that is a tough one.
But like Rodeo for me is like honestly an almost throwaway. I'm not a fan.
Oh, I love Rodeo.
See, I don't like it.
Wow, that's crazy. Have you listened to it in like recent years?
Yeah, I probably listened to it like last year.
Oh, I love it. I think there's some of Travis Scott's best songs are on Rodeo.
To me, it just wasn't like as Astro World is like Travis Scott's atmosphere for me, and Rodeo just feels a little too canned up.
Okay. Fair enough. Yeah, this is a good question, though.
Yeah, it was. Bowls or plates?
Bowls.
A classic battle.
Bowls or plates? This is tough. Let me think.
Well, I'm not saying goodbye to soup, so I'm choosing a bowl.
That's true. Bowls can be used as plates. Plates not always used as
Put a
bowls.
steak in a bowl. It's fine. It's not that big of a deal.
Put cereal on a plate, and it's a tough day.
You're in trouble. You're
Exactly.
in trouble. Call the police.
Yeah, this is easy, especially for porridge.
Yeah, and I mean, look at, there's definitely civilizations out there that existed on just bowls. Like plates feels like a kind of modern thing.
Yeah, and can't smoke out of a plate.
Well said for a non-stoner. Very well said.
All right, the roof is on fire, or there's a grenade strapped to the bottom of your desk. Is this true, or is this part of the game? All right.
Don't move.
Be calm.
Don't make any sudden movements.
Be calm now. The roof is also right above us, so. Oh, we'd have to raise the roof if the fire was happening. Yeah, the grenade, my brain no worky good enough to undo any sort of grenade situation, to even think about how
one of us would have to jump on it. That's what happens in a grenade situation. Someone jumps on it and saves everyone's life.
You would do that for me?
Maybe. Maybe.
You were volunteering to do that?
If you paid me.
How would I pay you if you were, you'd be a bunch of bits. You'd be smithereens.
Heaven Guala. Just like Venmo my upstairs account,
Gotcha.
if you will. I'm also like, I know this is a bad fear to not have. I'm not afraid of my house catching on fire. I never have been.
Don't say that.
I know, but like, I've never seen fire like chase someone.
Yeah.
Like if I woke up and I'd be like, oh shit, the house is on fire. Like I'm gone. I'm out the window. I would break a leg. Like I would do whatever. I'm not just going to sit there and be like,
I feel that, but I think sometimes your instincts would be like run here, and then it's like collapsing.
True, yeah.
You know, who knows?
I'm just not afraid of fire.
Right.
Grenades are scary.
I would like to add this to the conversation as well. Imagine you're in a nightclub and there's a song on. You're never going to hear someone sing, "There's a grenade strapped to the bottom of your desk." You're going to hear someone, "The roof is on fire," you know?
I thought you were going to sing, "I'll catch a grenade." What's that one?
"Catch a grenade for you."
Yeah,
Bruno?
That Will.i.am song?
Bruno Mars.
I think Will.i.am wrote it, though.
I think it's Bruno.
I think Will.i.am wrote it.
Yeah, he's behind a lot of good
what
songs.
I mean, yeah.
All right, "The Roof is on Fire." We're both going with that?
Yeah.
Cool.
Every Florida rapper or every T-rated video game?
Now, refresh me. What does T stand for?
Teen.
Teen.
So, like, sports games are E.
Okay.
Shooters and anything with gore is M.
So what's in between?
T is like, you'd get a T game maybe if it was like an RPG that didn't have blood or something. Like maybe like Assassin's Creed's T, but I feel like there's still so much death in it that it's M.
Huh.
T might be like, I don't know. Like maybe like MLB The Show. Maybe it's like a sports game where they swear occasionally.
What about
in it.
Slugfest?
Slugfest might be T, or like Fight Night.
NFL Street, maybe?
That might be a T.
Ooh, okay.
Just like not gratuitous violence, but violence.
Ooh, SpongeBob SquarePants Attack on Bikini Bottom?
Definitely
a T.
Definitely T. Because you can smoke crack in that secret episode with Patrick.
Totally. And Sandy says she's using a lot of slurs.
Yeah. That definitely shows its age. She's also from Texas.
I mean,
so give her a break.
Listen, come on. Times have changed.
A lot of idiots from Texas.
Yeah.
Sorry, everybody out there.
And there's something to be said for squirrels as well, becoming more progressive over the years.
Right.
So,
they are just rodents after all.
Right. I'm going to keep every Florida rapper.
Yeah, I got to. I mean, as long as I can keep GTA and every sports game ever, I'm cool. So
I don't really play video games like that, and I would like to listen to like Melly every once in a while.
Sure.
For
Yeah.
Yeah. Jay Green.
Yeah. Plenty of people.
There's plenty of, there's a lot of rappers from Florida.
Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Is he from Florida? I think he's from Hawaii.
He played college ball at Miami, so I just assumed.
All right.
That's my bad.
Okay.
National security or personal privacy rights?
National security.
Yeah, the patriot in me says that. And I feel like my life becomes way more at danger, like if the nation's secrets are let out.
True.
Like if North Korea learns how we're making like satellite-guided missiles, we're all in trouble.
Yeah.
If North Korea finds out that I like blank type of pornography, really,
just say it.
It's just my ass on the line.
Just say it.
Unicycle pegging.
See, I've always thought y'all were a little sus for this.
Mm-hmm.
Why does everybody care about personal privacy so much?
Well, this is coming from you. You have nothing to hide.
I literally have nothing to hide. Like,
Right.
I want you to know that. I don't have anything to hide. Like, I think about that and I'm like, yeah, I don't care who's looking at my phone. Like, I'd rather have my phone work really good.
And everyone see it?
Yeah, whoever wants to. Sure.
Okay.
I really don't.
National security is important, though. All jokes aside.
National security is very important. Yeah.
We gotta keep some secrets as a country.
Totally. So
There's some bad actors out there.
yeah.
Yeah. So y'all can know my business.
Ryan Reynolds, for instance.
You have shirtless pics of him screenshotted in a folder too?
No, you said there's some bad actors out there.
Oh, right. Yeah, that's what I said.
Cool. All right, snippets or leaks?
Snippets. Leaks are never good quality.
Yeah, I don't like leaks. Unless you're talking about green onions, which
Those little suckers.
fill me up with leaks.
In a miso soup.
Oh, leeks in a miso, dude.
Oh,
I'm allergic to soy, and I will drink miso soup. It's got enough
It's
leeks.
so
in it.
good.
So it's amazing.
and snippets are fun. They
Snippets-
leave you wanting more.
Snippets are fun, but I always advise artists not to do too many snippets because I do feel like I go to the song a little slower because I feel like I've heard it.
Yeah, and I've also heard snippets and then like been really satisfied with it, and then when I hear it in a whole song, I'm like disappointed.
Yeah, that Drake
already
and
by
Cardi
point.
thing. Yeah. This is kind of like a Cardi community type of question anyway.
For
but
real, yeah.
I'd rather hear the snippets than the leaks because then there's something there when you get there. The
Yeah.
leak feels like it's like a spoiled.
Yeah, it's like watching like a pirated movie before you see it in theaters or something.
It's like accidentally getting a text about your own surprise birthday party. Like it's still gonna happen, but like I've already seen the surprise is gone.
Yeah.
Oh, this one's easy for you. Saba or SMINO?
Love them both. I think they're both supremely talented, but SMINO is, as we've said, my favorite rapper.
Yeah, SMINO is your favorite rapper, so it's easy.
He's the rap D'Angelo. Honestly.
Yeah, low key, yeah. I'd pick SMINO too. I'm not a huge fan of either of them, but I had a SMINO phase. I still think SMINO is very underrated. It's crazy talented.
Yeah.
And Saba's good, great rapper. It's just not like something I listen to all the time.
Yeah.
Is like that style. So I think SMINO's a little bit more like inventive.
Yeah.
You know?
They're both very inventive. Shout out both of them.
School bands or school mascots?
Gotta keep the bands.
Ooh, mascots are fun, man.
Yeah, but the bands rip.
Oh, the bands are pretty. This one's the toughest of the day.
Have you seen that? What is it? It's not Vine anymore. It's
TikTok.
Yeah. Have you seen that TikTok? I really lost it for a second.
That's crazy. Oh my god.
Have you seen the TikTok of like that white kid that's like he does like the white school band thing, and they're like he like does it really, and then it's like black school bands.
No.
And he's like spinning his like fake cymbals around, and he like does all like the showmanship and like swag. It's
That's
so
funny. I did love Drumline too, the movie.
I was in the school band, man.
You were in the school band?
I played trumpet.
You played trumpet. Oh, I was in the school band for 1 year playing snare drum.
We got the beat.
Nice.
I can keep going if you want.
No, it's okay. Yeah, nobody really wants that.
Yeah, okay. Got to keep the band. The band gets it going. No mascot gets you hyped. I mean,
have you ever seen a mascot do like a double flip or something? Or like the mascot's dunking off the little trampolines? Like there's a lot of good entertainment value in mascots.
My high school mascot was a supreme athlete when I was at Swan. And like would do backflips and like back handsprings like the length of the court.
Yeah. And
on a road game one time, you ever play in those old...
did he snap his neck?
You remember the old high school gyms that were like in the old pools?
Oh, totally. I know what you're talking about.
Built down the court rock hard.
Yeah.
He's doing them and just hits the wall, like hits the concrete wall. Forgot where he was at, away game, different stadium, screwed him up. Hit it, and we had it on camera in like the film session the next day. All of us just rewinding it. So that was the most joyous.
So how was his funeral?
It was all right. The school band actually played.
Oh, did they?
They played Taps.
Amazing Grace.
Amazing Grace. All the hits.
All the hits. I got you.
Purple Rain.
Right.
We were Purple School Bulldogs.
Yeah, so go ahead.
Got to keep bands.
Yeah, I mean, apparently you didn't have to keep your mascot. So,
and there's band camp. And we all know what happens there.
Right. I am going to go with mascots. I just think there's like room for like a breakdancing mascot. Like I like that stuff a lot more. And honestly, if a school band is good, they're great. If a school band is bad, it's the whole game. It's the whole game though.
Yeah,
it's just
and another fight song.
Eat on a ping pong table during a match or find dad jokes hilarious.
Oh, well.
I already do the second part. And you do have to a certain level to sit here. So
yeah, I mean, I do get a good kick out of them when I have the patience.
Honestly, the first one is a pretty good dad joke. Like,
hey, would you rather eat a dinner on ping pong table while match is going on, or?
I'm saying like put that in a Seth Rogen movie.
Yeah,
that's like, and there's like a sad like
maybe
like Jason Bateman sitting at a ping pong table, like eating, and they're just ding back and forth, and it's like he's got like twin sons who are 13 who are like prodigies in ping pong.
They like hit the food out of his fork every time it gets to his. Oh,
Judd, hit me up. I got a bunch of good ideas.
But that's great for someone else, not us. We got to keep the dad jokes. Otherwise, I think our job's in jeopardy.
Yeah, definitely.
A lot of dads are our fans.
Water is wet or water isn't wet?
Is this like removal of surface tension? So like if it is wet, you can never break the surface tension? Or like, I don't know. How would this work? How is water not wet?
I think this is more of that whole thing of like, is water wet? Like people say it as like a question that's like an obvious answer, but it's kind of not, you know?
Yeah.
You know, it's kind of like that old joke where they say like, what's something that gets wetter as it dries?
Yeah,
it's a towel, you know? It's like that. It's like, is water wet? Like, we don't know because it's water and blah, blah, blah. I think, like, water isn't wet already. I just think water is water. And it's the thing that makes other things. It's the agent that makes other things wet. Along with other liquids.
I love agency.
Right.
It's the best part about being human. I'll take water as wet.
Okay, sure. We can just disagree for no reason. But
sure.
Yeah. Here we go.
Okay. The grand finale. A hard hitter, too.
Jimmy John's or Subway?
Jimmy John's.
See, I have the controversial opinion here. I know everybody shits on Subway. I love Subway. I think it's great.
With Jimmy John's is just you can't fuck it up.
Yeah, it is. It is one of those like it feels almost like Chipotle to Subway's Qdoba or something.
Yeah,
you know?
Like Subway can really hit if you're at like if you go out to the burbs.
Yeah,
you know, like I have a Subway at the Marathon near where I live, and it's open till 3 a.m. and sometimes that's the only option. But every time I've eaten it, it tastes like rancid meat.
Yeah, that's fair.
Like I've had awful Subway experiences, and it always stinks in your car. They I guess they do delivery now, kind of like
do.
But Jimmy John's is always higher quality.
Jimmy John's is really good. I'm not gonna lie. I used to love their beach clubs and stuff, but I'm allergic to yeast, which means I'm allergic to bread.
Yeah,
and Jimmy John's doesn't, I mean, they have the lettuce wraps.
You get the wraps.
But I get the wraps at Subway, and those are actually hitting. Like, they're really good. Like, if you get the right thing, it's good.
I think, honestly, like, not even to Subway's fault, the, like, extensiveness, or, the bigness of their menu. Bigness, but that was a much better word than extensiveness.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
that like it plays to a fault for me because I'm like, yeah, I will have a steak and cheese with pizza sauce and a little ham on it.
Yeah.
You're right, that does. And then I get it, I'm like, why did I do this?
Yeah.
These things don't go together.
Yeah, Jimmy John's has like 10 subs that
I'm
they
like, I'll
want
have
to
that.
give you.
Yeah, I'll have that. And then it's like, and gone. And I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah, that's true.
And they banging those, the Jimmy John's cookies might be better.
The cookies are really good. Subway's cookies are puny. Yeah. I mean, listen, if I could have Jimmy John's, I'd pick Jimmy John's, but because I can only have Subway, I do think Subway gets a little bit of a bad rap.
Yeah.
You know? No, I get a good rap there. Yeah. Well, thank you very much for submitting. Join the Discord if you want to participate in the next one. And make sure you like the video and subscribe if you want to see more. Graydon, would you like to give them a send-off, a final word of wisdom?
Go forth with courage. Step profoundly, yet listen.
This has been Hive Mind TV. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one.